You know, your music reminds me of the late John Denver.
Oh,
Has anybody ever said
I've heard that a few times before. It's funny, my old booking agent, he's no longer my booking agent, but my former booking agent in Nashville, Tennessee, where I lived for 6 years, described me, and this is actually on my MySpace page too, is a quote, but he described my music as James Taylor meets John Denver.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. So. All right, now I don't want to run out of time, and I want you to do the last song you're going to do for us, Audacity of Hope, right?
Right.
Give us just a bite-size description of this song.
Well, I was standing in Union Square here in Manhattan about a year ago, and I went to a bookstore, and I actually picked up this book called The Audacity of Hope that now President Obama wrote, and I stood there for like an hour and a half or something reading it, and I was so enamored by it, and I felt like I need to write a song with the message of this book. And it's kind of, I guess, I don't consider myself a Dylan or anything, but if I ever wrote a song that's a civil rights or a political song, this would be the closest thing to it. To me, it's really about just loving one another and about equality and just letting the walls come down and just about unity and, you know, about humanity, really, for me. So.
Okay, can't wait to hear it.
The audacity of hope. We can make a change. We can make a difference. We can start today. The audacity of hope. We can live the dream. We can all be equal. We can all be free. The audacity of hope. The audacity of hope. When the last thing we notice is the outward appearance, and the first thing we notice is a beautiful spirit. When it no longer matters where we come from, and what only matters is all we have done. I have a hope, I have a dream that one day we'll see the audacity of hope. We can make a change. We can make a difference. We can start today. The audacity of hope. We can live a dream. We can all be equal. We can all be free. The audacity of hope. The audacity of hope. When the last thing we notice is the sound of a name, and the first thing we notice is how much we're the same. When it no longer matters how much we know, and what only matters is how our love shows. I have a hope, I have a dream that one day we'll see the audacity of hope. We can make a change. We can make a difference. We can start today. The audacity of hope. We can live a dream. We can all be equal. We can all be free. The audacity of hope. The audacity of hope. I know all be free indeed. The audacity of hope. We can make a change. We can make a difference. Yeah, we can start today. The audacity of hope. We can live a dream. We can all be equal. We can all be free. The audacity of hope. The audacity of hope. The audacity of hope. The audacity of hope.
Really beautiful song. Fabulous.
Thank you.
Has President Obama heard that song?
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. I guess one of my dreams would be to go to the White House and perform it for Barack and Michelle. It would be really an honor. That would be a dream for me. Really, it really would be. I would love to hear what he thinks of it. His book really inspired me, and I just felt it was a song I had to write. And in Nashville, everybody co-writes, and I couldn't find a co-writer to write it with me. It was right before the election when I wrote it, and nobody wanted to write a song that was relating to the election and everything. And it took me about 6 months to actually finish it because I wrote it by myself, and it took me a long time to iron out the lyrics. You know, but because I put a lot of thought into the lyrics, and it's the first song I've written by myself in 14 years. Mostly I composed, like the Riding Out the Storm song, I wrote all the music, and Ramona Baden wrote all the lyrics.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of my songs are like that, where I write the music and other people write the lyrics.
Well, as I sit here, my thought wheels are spinning, turning, and I will come up with a way to get that song to President Obama.
I appreciate that. That would be really cool.